All right, y'all. So the last video of the Get Ready With Me series, all right? This is video, I think, number 4. So right now I'm just making the colors that I'm going to use on my nails. I'm only showing the blue color to the right of the screen because that's the color that I actually use. I didn't even bother including the clips of the greenish color because I was actually attempting to make a teal, but I was failing miserably. And I was also trying to do my nails in record timing, so I just stopped trying. Instead, I ended up choosing a Mia Secret color. I am using Young Nail monomer, but I am using Mia Secret a Mia Secret powder. Typically, I do not mix powders amongst brands, but being that the powder is going on the tip of the nail, I'm not really worried about having a reaction or anything because it's not going to be on the bed of my nail. That is the only real concern with mixing monomer with different powders, is that you could have a reaction because the chemical bases are different. So most of the time brands make their own monomer so that because they know what the chemical makeup of their powder is and the reaction that you're going to get from it. It's a lot of chemistry involved, and I was just trying not to have my nail bed fall off, but I still did it in the proper way. It wasn't on my actual nail, so it was all good. And for this video, I am using nail tips because I am in a rush. I don't have time to be as meticulous and as detailed as I typically am when I do nail forms. So for the time being, I'm doing some nail tips, and it's just gonna maybe cut down a little bit of time. And because I'm rushing, like it's not good to rush when you're doing nails in general, but with that in mind, I didn't want to do a nail form because I knew I was gonna get frustrated because I needed to be done in a certain time frame. So I cut my nails with a long a straight, what the hell is that, a toenail clipper, and that's basically how I get it to be a little more tampered. It's a tampered square. That's what I was going for. So now I'm just putting some clear. Is this clear? It's not clear. Right now I'm putting some glow in the dark clear base, basically. So it is clear, but it's glow in the dark clear. And it's because I have like this weird addiction to having glow in the dark tips on my nails. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So right now I'm just doing that. I made the glow in the dark pigment with from a company. I bought the pigment powders from a company, and then I just mixed it in with some clear, and that's how I get it to glow in the dark. I'll show you how it glows at the end of the video. So yeah, I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm going to proceed to make the French. So this video, I know you guys saw the picture, it is made without using any nail polish for the French tip. Everything is using acrylic powder. I personally prefer this method better because when you use acrylic powder for Frenches, it just looks cleaner. I don't know, it looks way better to me. I don't know why. It just looks better. It just does. I don't know. Naturally, it just does. So yeah. So that's basically what I'm doing. I just prefer this method. Granted, being that I am in a rush, it would have made more sense to do the other way, but I would have had to try to make a teal and with some gel polishes because I don't own that color. I'm not very fond of the color teal itself, so this was just a better alternative to what I was trying to do. So yeah, right now I'm just continuing with the glow in the dark tip, and I'm just building it up because I want the glow to be even throughout the entire nail. I really thought that when I was partying I was going to be able to see my nails glow in the dark and feel all, you know, majestic and stuff, but that didn't happen. But I mean, it's whatever, so it is what it is. Okay, so now I'm using a pink acrylic color that I made myself. It was a mixture of some Young Nails because I had a little bit of their powder left over. I was like literally obsessed with the powder. It's the only powder I've ever been able to run out of. So I was essentially going for a very soft nude pink, and that's exactly what I got. So I'm using that as my base for my French. And basically you just work on the cuticle area, and then you round off the tip of the nail to make kind of like an egg shape, and then that is how you end up with your French tip. The thing that is very important for this is that it's very hard for me to control the consistency of my powder when I'm doing this, because the powder is supposed to be thick and not runny, but at the same time you want to be able to maneuver it so that you can make this, circular shape. So yeah, that technique is a little annoyingly hard, but I did well. This is my second time doing this, so I did like the outcome of this better than my last one, and that's really all that matters as long as I keep progressing. So yeah, if you guys hear my dog, he's just being an ass and he won't stop barking. So yeah, if you guys, I'm not too fond of the family dog. Anyways, so I'm gonna continue on with this, and yeah, so I'm just gonna do that for all my nails. And also in my mind, I'm trying to make sure that all of the what is this called, the smile line, I'm creating a smile line, so I'm making sure that all the smile lines on my nails are in the same length. I don't want one smile line way too low and the other one way too high. So I do pay more attention to that when I'm doing this. And then once I start filing, I'm still keeping that in mind. I don't file on camera. You guys already know this. I am a very fidgety individual. Doing my nails is super hard because you have to hit them angles right, for real. So yeah, I don't file on camera, but if you guys wanted me to, it's not that hard. I would just really have to record with my camera over my head, which my head gets in the frame a lot. I don't have a big head, but it still happens. So typically I just record at a different angle, but if that's what people want to see, then I'll like try to adjust so that the angle is a little better. But for right now, no filing on camera. So yeah, guys, I'm just continuing this method all the way across the nail. The thumb was annoying to me because the thumb is wider, it takes more powder, and I kid you not, when I'm recording, it's very hard because this isn't typically the angle that you would do this in. It would be best for my finger to be pointed directly down, so my nail to be down on the paper towel and me to be molding it that way, or to hold it towards me and mold it. But once again, I would not be in frame for like recording this for you guys. So I am chasing my acrylic a little more than I typically would if my hand would be held how I just had it. All right, and this is my time to talk to you guys. I appreciate everybody that actually watched the entire little series that I got going, because I put a lot of hard work into this. I wanted it to be very special. I am very big on birthdays. When my birthday comes around, I lose my shit every time, never fails. So yeah, I just wanted to really take everyone along on the journey with me, because I know how I am. I knew I wasn't going to pay anybody to do my hair, my nails, my makeup, none of it. So I was like, I'm going to record this for YouTube, because I know a lot of people are the same way. They'd rather do it themselves than allow somebody else to take mad money. Because if I'm completely honest, a lot of people can't do what I can do. When it comes to my nails, it's very hard to find a nail artist that can do what I do, and it's not expensive. Granted, people make their own price. If you want it to be a certain price, it's perfectly fine, but I'm cheap and I don't want to pay that if I know I can do it. So that's basically what it boils down to. So yeah, if I could roughly do the calculations in my head, it probably would have cost me a good $500 to $600 to get my nails, my hair, maybe a little more, maybe like $700 to get my nails, my hair, and my lashes done. And instead I saved that money by doing it on myself. And that's just how I rock, Every time I'm able to accomplish doing something for me, I feel so much better. I feel like my pockets are freaking smiling and crying at the same damn time. And that's what I'm going for in life. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. It took me a good week to get ready. So yeah, I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday for a week. Because if it took me a week to get ready for my birthday and it only lasts a day, best believe I'm dragging it. I might do 2 weeks. I might. That's how I'm feeling. Because I didn't sleep for 2 days trying to get my hair done because I was working and I was trying to be, a responsible adult. But I was doing that, and I was also trying to plan things. It was a lot. It was a lot. I was also recording everything I was doing. And in all honesty, I really wanted all my videos to be dropped on my birthday, but it was just too much. It was too much because I had to edit 4 videos in one day, okay? And a lot of the things that I was doing was done in pieces. So my hair, I had to customize it. Then I had to go back, and then I had to install it, and then I had to reinstall it another time because I didn't like the first installation. Then I did my nails, I did my lashes. I'm not giving you no more lash videos. I already did that like a week before. It was a lot of steps, a lot of layers to it. It was levels to this, okay? Definitely. But at the end of the day, it was worth it because it just was. I'm very proud. I can't wait to continue with nails. Like I thought that after a year, I was kind of worried that I'd run out of content for you guys, but it's like nearly impossible, and it's super fun. Oh yeah, and if y'all hear my voice, it's a little deeper, a little more manly than it usually is, and that's because I was drinking tequila. That's my drink, Patron. It gets me in the zone. And I went to a fat yacht party, reggae versus dancehall, and I'm Jamaican, so you already know my voice was like bye bye. I was singing all the songs at the top of my lungs. I can't remember because it was loud, so I don't know, but yeah, my voice is out of here. I'll be happy when it comes back eventually, hopefully, because the weekend coming up is Labor Day weekend, so I'm about to lose my shit all over again. So it is what it is, but yeah, just had to explain that because there are some newbies listening to me right now like, why does girl sound so manly? And it's just because I had a little too much fun. Get into it. But this is the part for me. So I filed off camera, right? So I filed the smile line and I made it in, a cute little circular motion, try to make it all even. And I did that very well. You'll see in the end, but I'm telling you now that I did it well. And now I'm just doing the ombre effect. So for this nail, I did it wrong. I started off with the ombre on the end, and that was wrong. I should have just covered the entire nail with the dark blue. Covered as much as I can with it, and then went back in and put the teal on the tip. Alright, so you see I'm gonna put the teal on the tip, and then I'm gonna feather up. Okay, it's still not ombre, but it's okay, we're gonna get there. Then I'm gonna go back in and add a little bit of the blue right on the barrier, right at the tip of the nail. And then I'm just gonna keep blending. So basically I'm doing half and half. Well, actually no, I'm going a little up further than I normally would with the blue, with the teal, and then I'm covering that up with some blue again, and that just kind of allows it to be more of an overlay. So yeah, so basically start off with dark blue, go back in with teal half of the way, and then go back in with the dark blue, and that's how I get that ombre effect. Okay, and I do that for all of my nails. Y'all already know I only do one hand on camera because my videos would be like an hour plus long, and I know nobody wants to actually sit through that. If you do, I love you. You're an MVP. You're the bestest, but I don't want to torture the rest of the world that way because just doesn't really sound like that much fun to me. So yeah, that's happening. So I'm just, yeah, I'm doing that for all of my nails. I may go back. When I'm doing my nails, I'm constantly looking at all of them. I'm comparing them. Unfortunately, they're all in competition with one another, but the competition is to be the most alike as possible. So, yeah. So once I got the hook of the method, it became very easy. This set was very fast to do for me. I think it probably took me about 4 hours to do. 4 hours? Yeah, it took me about 4 hours to do. And that's just because it was simple. The nails aren't super long. The longer the nails are, the more acrylic you have to use. I didn't really deal with that this time, thank God. So yeah, I'm just taking my time. I'm just going in, and the ombre, it just looked so good. The vision that I had in my head, it literally came to life, and I freaking love when that happens. It's like the most amazing experience ever. It's like when you decorate your room and you want it to look a certain way, and by the time you're done decorating, it looks that way times 10. Like, it's very fulfilling. So you know, I'm getting better. This is like a year and a half of me doing nails, and I just love the talent. I can't wait till I get like amazing with nail art. That's my goal, because nail art is a different beast. All right, that takes forever. So once I get on that level of dynamite, it's done for everyone. Done for everyone. So guys, I'm excited. Every chance I get to talk off topic, I take it. You know, I'm taking it. So You is about to come back to Netflix. I don't know if anybody watches You, but if you haven't watched You, then you need to watch it, because it comes back on Netflix on September 15th. And if you don't know, you need to freaking know, okay? Because it's a great show and I'm here for it. Also, you know, it's about to, I've never used to be into spooky stuff, like scary stuff, but Chucky, they're making a series for Chucky, and I want to see that too. So, you know, once Halloween starts, I don't know how I'm gonna celebrate Halloween, but I think I might want to do something a little cute this year, but it's okay. I'm gonna chill out, because it's only August 30th, all right? I got time, but I'm excited. So, basically, I'm gonna tell y'all some more about these nails. Okay, so let's get back to the topic. Basically, once I finish doing the ombre, I cover the tip of the nail with some clear acrylic. Okay, and this just helps protect all of that ombreing I just did, because I be damned if I start filing and I file off all of the ombre. So once I get the ombre how I want, I cover the tip only with acrylic, and it's the tip only because I have to file off the blue at the top of the nail. And if I do that, if I put clear up there, then I'll have to file through the clear that I'm putting and then file through the blue. Like, it just makes more work that's unnecessary. So basically, I'm just covering the tip of the nail. If I file off the blue, and I feel like the nail still needs a little bit more thickness to it, because we gotta have that apex. All right, without the apex, what are you doing? Yeah, so I'll file it off, and then I'm gonna observe the nail. I did go back in with clear on a few nails, because some of them just wasn't giving what they were supposed to give. So that's just basically it. It's a lot more steps in this, but this is a very, very, very simple set. It's easy. If you understand the concept of ombreing, if you can take your time, understand how to layer it, then it should not be anything complicated. Shouldn't be nothing to it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I go in with a silver bit to file down, so that the filing process is way easier, because you know those disposable bits, they just take forever. So now we back at it, and I'm showing you guys how it looks. Like, that's amazing, right? You gotta trust the process with me, boo, because a lot of times it be looking crazy for the first 5 seconds, but I always pull through. So I put some clear on top, and I put some studs on my middle finger, and it looks so freaking bomb. And this is how my makeup came out. I have the other makeup video for you guys that are just here for looking for the nails, or for the ones that just skipped and didn't even bother. I made my nails match my eye makeup, so it turned out very well. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the links in my description for YouTube and TikTok if you're interested. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later. Love you. Bye.